Hi, how are you? This is Zita, your guiding luminary. Thank you for joining me today. I'm a life coach and intuitive healer. I work with clients who are looking to move forward in their lives and often are stuck and are looking for someone to guide them. And one of the modalities I use are oracle cards and crystals, actually. So many times clients don't really understand why they can't move forward, they're feeling stuck. They come to me and they say, I've tried everything, my life is fine, it may be challenging here or there, and I don't know why I can't move forward. So, oracle cards are a wonderful way for me to help them discover deep rooted messages that are not always obvious to the surface. And in reading their cards, they're able to have a better understanding where some thoughts and perspectives or patterns are developing. And with this information we use and we can help the client move forward and better understanding why this is happening to them. And it's not happening to them, but it's happening to wake them up so that they can move forward. So today I have three piles, and this reading is for the month of February 2023. So this is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. If you prefer to pick with crystal, this is lapis lazuli, and this is what it looks like. It's a beautiful blue, gold, and brown crystal. The second crystal is a rose quartz, and this is what it looks like. One of my favorite crystals, actually. And finally, the tiger's eye. Another beautiful, strong, focused kind of stone with lots of earth tones and mustards and browns and speckles. Okay, so what I would encourage you to do is to look at the three piles, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and see if there isn't one pile that sticks out more for you or resonates with you. Perhaps there's even more than one or all three. What I would suggest then is you put them in the order that they come to you and they call to you, and this way there's a message that may flow more magically to you. Okay, so without further ado, let's begin. Okay, for those who picked pile number 1, the lapis lazuli, it's a beautiful, beautiful crystal. Very beautiful, one of my favorites actually. And this crystal is something that we can focus on in the third eye. And so it's a spiritual crystal that helps us open up our psychic ability to see things and to feel things. And because it's so close to our throat chakra, it can also help us in expressing ourselves. This is also a crystal that's really important as it can help us with pain, migraines, because we can put on our third eye between our eyes. And this will help clear our throat, our larynx, our thyroids, and other areas around that eye. And it's very important that we keep it near our head or near our throat so that the healing properties are benefited the most this way. Okay, so let's see what we have for you. And we'll start with the oracle cards. No place like home. Oops. Never-ending story. And breathe. Oh, wow. Okay. The first thing that pops out at me is this little being, be it a little fairy. You could see she's kind of holding her head as if she had a headache. And it seems maybe there's a continuous repetition going on in the house. And so I'm going to help you clear that area for you. Send in some energy because it seems there's probably something going on in the home front that's non-moving forward. And it's impacting your loved ones. And you're being encouraged to breathe. And isn't that interesting how this card, you can see this woman is in a lotus position and she's being encouraged to breathe. Her eyes are also closed and she's opened up her palms to the universe to receive information. So what I'm feeling is that there's things going on at home with relatives, or it's actually your own home space where you may be blocking yourself from moving forward because you are not able to see what the universe is trying to do. So for the month of February, you're being encouraged. You can see here there's this light. So open up the door. So perhaps it's time for you to meditate, to center yourself and to ground yourself. Instead of looking outside of yourself for answers, to look deeply within. And with the lapis lazuli, it'll help you focus, and you can visualize what you're looking for. And it seems you may have been trying to do stuff in the past and it wasn't working for you. And this is this never-ending story. If you look at 3, 7, they add up to 10, which brings it down to 1, which means there might be a new beginning coming for you. It's time for you to look at things differently. You may be in a pattern of constant repetition that is no longer working or serving you. And you're being encouraged to look deeply within so that the magic can come in. And as you can see here, she's got all this sparkle going on around her. She's in her own little universe. And 2, 9 adds up to 11, which reduces to 2. So you're being encouraged to try to bond yourself with yourself and look within deeper. Try to see what is it that you're really craving to do in the month of February. We're in the second month of the year, and January is kind of a month that most people kind of start looking at what can I do this year, what can I plan, and February might be the time where you need to start doing things, because the 5-0 reduces to 5, which is change. So there's an important change that needs to take place that you're not quite aware of. And if we look at the next cards here, we can see that there's an opportunity for you to flourish. So the lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on unclear areas of your life or those of others. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps things get done. So this is the time for you that you're going to blossom beautifully in February. There may have been things going on before, and ending in January and starting in February, that things will start to come together for you. You might meet your tribe of friends, family members, or even at work. You're going to find like-minded people who are going to help bring these things to you so that you are looking into a new way of doing things. You won't be working alone, because as your vibration increases, I don't know if you can see that, the energy is going to come down. It's coming down on this fairy. So all the meditation that's going to be expected from you, or encouraging you to do, or prayer, or just going for walks, whatever works for you, to go out there in Mother Nature and find that flower that resonates with you, or find that tree, depending where you are. We're in the northern hemisphere where it's very cold, and February is usually the coldest month. But perhaps surround yourself with beautiful things around you so that you can find an opportunity to get ready for the springtime. Get your things really, really put together, because there's a lot of abundance. There's a lot of beautiful art. There's a lot of fairies. There's a lot of flowers and bees. She's watering here. She's watering here. So this is going to be a very emotional, uplifting time. And at the top here, we see even a butterfly. So there's going to be a lot of changes for you. A lot of changes. So this darkness that was with you before is going to slowly lift. It's going to lift. And with all this is a beautiful reading, pile number 1. Because you're going to have a very emotional, fulfilling life with friends and family. This is so beautiful. You see, things are going to be changing for you. You are in a period of your life where you're parenting. This is equal to the 10 of cups in tarot. So it's a very fulfilling time in your life. The hardships you've had are behind you. There's again butterflies here signifying change. There's light, so you'll be guided. You'll be drifting, and your family life is going to improve tremendously. You're being encouraged because what's happening is that there might be some toxic people that are holding you back right now. So walk away from these dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you would want in the best choice for your happiness, sometimes something that's not worth the effort. Perhaps you have people in your life that you thought you could trust, but you're learning that they're not trustworthy. So walk away. Find like-minded people so that you are in a better place. And again, 5 is an important time of change. And it's interesting how there's this winter scene because we're approaching February, and it's time for you to think of yourself, because if you keep thinking of others, and this card landed right under this card with the never-ending story, it's important to change your attitude towards the people in your life. Change who you associate yourself with, because they're not helping you move forward. You are being encouraged to reach out to others for comfort and love. And as in this card here, to move away, you will grow stronger from the situation. Sadness that will heal with time. So the sadness you've been dealing with and living with will slowly fade away in February, and prosperity, new relationships will be coming in to help you feel more grounded, more loved, more cared for. And look at this compassion. So, don't be surprised if you actually get a big bear hug, or someone who's very maternal, very caring, very warm, who's ready to help you. Because this is usually the 3 of Swords in the Tarot card, where there can be a lot of heartache and a lot of pain that you've been feeling. But it's time to let go of these energies. Focus on your healing. Get yourself a lapis lazuli. It'll help you move forward so you can flourish. And maybe it's time for you to be a little selfish and to think of yourself for a change. So what I'm going to do is see if there isn't a closing message for you. So I'm going to pull out another deck from the Energy Oracle cards to see if there isn't any additional information for you to get you going in February. Well, pile number 1, it seems like the worst is behind you. There's greatness waiting for you. Let others in. Just be discerning who they are. Just be discerning. Okay, so let's see. Currently, where you are, the world's not opening up. There's opportunities to make important changes that will slowly turn the world around for you. So you're still here hesitating. You're at this beautiful garden. It's amazing how many garden scenes you have in your reading. So here you are, looking at the butterfly, which signifies important change. This young little girl is in a beautiful garden, very prosperous, and there's a gate. There's nothing really stopping her from jumping over, and if she didn't want to jump over, she actually has a key around her neck to even open the gate. So there's some hesitancy in you, but look at the number 3, 0 reduces down to 3, and 3 can bring you a lot of fun and joy and prosperity. And isn't that interesting how the door to spirit follows? Because you're being encouraged to go ahead and open that door. 3, 2 adds up to 5, an important change. The universe wants you to move forward. Open that door. Open in those new energies. Let them in. Bring in the change that's so important for you so that you can prosper and grow, because there's going to be tremendous abundance for you. But you need to find the opportunity and the willpower in your home, in your inner space, to open that door. As you can see, it's glowing here. You're not trapped. There are solutions. Sometimes we're trapped in our own minds, but you're being encouraged with the butterfly for change. There's a beautiful wilderness, beautiful world waiting for you outside. There's a world waiting for you outside to go ahead and to find yourself. And I'm going to turn this card around so that you indeed do have this opportunity to see this whole world in front of you. As you can see, this person's walking down this alleyway, down this dock to look at the world. There's a world opening up. The door is opening and you will be guided. What a beautiful reading, pile number one. Beautiful. I'm so happy for you. So I hope this resonated with you. I would encourage you to please like and subscribe to help my channel grow. If you'd like a personal reading, feel free to contact me. The information is in the description below, and I look forward to seeing you at the next card reading. So thank you again and have yourself a great day, and don't give up. You can do it. Thank you and love your life. Have a great day. Okay, for those who picked pile number 2, this is for you. And this is the pile with a beautiful, beautiful rose quartz, which often is represented with the heart chakra, with love, joy, and abundance. And so let's see what the cards have for you. Ask for help and believe in magic. Wow, interesting. So it looks like in February, you might be coming to a place where you need to make some important decisions, and you may be feeling overwhelmed and not quite sure on your next steps. So you might be seeing feathers or coins or synchronicities appearing. So what you're being encouraged to do is to look at what these things can be meaning to you. Chances are you are somebody who's very determined, self-reliant, very resourceful, who has a go-getter attitude, who usually is comfortable doing things on their own, and you might be facing a roadblock, and it's time for you perhaps to ask for help. And if it's not help from people around you in your immediate circle, perhaps it's time to maybe look deeply within, look into your heart. Isn't that interesting how the pink matches? I always find that beautiful how the crystals match with the cards. Don't do this on purpose, it just happens. Like magic, believe in magic. So, and also all this green, like in the heart chakra resonates and glows in green. So it seems perhaps there's something to do with your love, the love for yourself, a love with people, or some personal relationship, a husband, a boyfriend, a girlfriend. There's something you're looking for. I think that's resonating with your heart. Maybe you're single and you're looking to meet somebody. This is the time for you to believe in magic. So open up your eyes and see that magic that's all around you. The fairy of the northern light says you are part of nature, so you are also magical. And here again, we see all this swirling, beautiful green. And my eye's drawn to this crystal around her heart chakra area. So she's using this crystal to attract all this energy, and you can see this powerful energy coming through from the universe, resonating through her heart, through her being, and going out the other way. So open yourself up, open up your heart to this beautiful energy from the celestial beings that are trying to help you, or your higher self. I'm getting the feeling that this might be your higher self trying to talk to you and give you some message and sending you love right now. Your guardian angel and higher self. So there's a team at work wanting to help you, but to get them to understand what you really need, you need to ask them. You cannot just think of help. Please help me. They need to hear it from you, because out of respect for your privacy, they cannot read your mind. But if you open up your heart and you write to them or you pray to them or you talk out loud, they will be there to help. Just ask. So for those who are looking for romance, it looks like this might be a romantic reading or something you love to do. Somebody who's coming in, who's someone you can really trust. So this is a mature male figure. It could also be a female who has a very strong masculine disposition. Like a lot of us have, we all have masculine and feminine energies. But if you're looking to meet somebody, maybe February might be a great time to open up your heart because it looks like there's someone trying to come in. So there's a romantic partner you can trust. There's excellent advice that comes from the heart, getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. So perhaps if you are already in a happy relationship and a loving relationship, your partner is there to support you and to help you to grow. And if you don't have this partnership, someone in your entourage will be coming to help you. And it's somebody who's very prominent and honorable, so their intentions will be good. And if you're not seeking a partner in a romantic relationship, and if you're looking perhaps go back to school or start a business or start a new job, so the people helping you or the person helping you, perhaps this may be your new business partner or a new boss coming in or someone helping you find a job or go back to school. Whoever it is that's going to be around here is somebody who's going to be very loving and devoted to making sure you are well grounded, you have all the spark around you so that you can prosper and be much more fulfilled in your life. So you're being encouraged. It's amazing. It's all about love here. And the Ace of Summer is to open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. So depending where you are, if you're single, you're in a relationship, or you're already engaged to get married, chances are this relationship will move to the next level. So if you're single, you'll meet somebody. If you're with somebody, you may become monogamous. If you're already in a long-term relationship, it may move to the next level. You may get engaged, may move in together. And if it's not a romantic nature, you're going to start a new project that you love. So first, it might be an idea to start some kind of business, for example. Say you like to knit, and all of a sudden you have this desire to start knitting more and more, and then you realize, wow, I'm doing really well. Maybe I can try to sell them. So whatever it is opening up yourself to the universe, to either a real romantic relationship or taking the relationship to another level or finding a new passion in your life. And this will be very beautiful and very peaceful and very tranquil in terms of a transition. There's a lot of pink, there's a lot of calmness in the cards, and the energies is very, very vibrant. And you can see a lot of pink here again, just as with the angel here. And then finally, Six of Autumn, it's everything you give out to the universe is going to come back to you. So the good you do does come back to you, an unexpected inflow of money. So borrow wisely or repay any debt you may have. So this is making your home very strong, your presence in yourself and your environment very, very prosperous and very happy. It's almost like a Six of Pentacles where there's a lot of money in the family with the children. This fairy looks really happy, very smiley. She's sending you your wish. So whatever your wish, it will be coming true. At least will start to unfold. So if you're looking to meet somebody, you might have that chance opportunity. You bump into somebody and then boom, it's not by accident you met. And this, like I said earlier, it could be somebody who's important who'll come in and help guide you into a new phase in your life. So you can see like these steps. So you're going to be moving into a new direction. You're going to be advancing. You're going to move things to the next level. As I said earlier, if you're single, you want to meet somebody. If you're meeting with somebody or living with someone, you might get engaged, get married, have children. So all this is beautiful, beautiful. And believe in the magic. It's like everything's very magical here for you. Very good. I'm so happy for you, pile number 2. So happy for you. And look at these cards. The next card, imagine, higher power, and a new life. Holy camole, pile number 2. What a beautiful reading. If you picked pile number 2, I'm really happy for you. And if I was picking a pile, I think this would have been the best pile to pick so far. I haven't seen pile number 3, but this is so beautiful. So all you're being encouraged is make that wish. You see, here's his being. It's got a rope to the moon. So this is, imagine that this is possible. Just like the magic, believe in magic. Imagine that this can happen. All you need to do is believe in the higher power. And isn't it beautiful? Ask for your help, ask for the help. And the higher power is you envisioning what you really want and loving it and putting yourself in that vibration of love. So perhaps meditating would be so beneficial for you, opening your third eye to envision this new partnership, this new business, this new school or new project, whatever your heart desires, imagine it and send it off to the universe. And if you're not sure how to do it, ask for help, because you're going to be beginning a beautiful new life. You're going to wake up to a new opportunity. So here's this little fairy that cracked open this egg, and she's just waking up to this new adventure and this beautiful opportunity is coming for you. So February is going to be a wonderful time for you, pile number 2. Wonderful time. Wow. So I'm just going to close the reading here for you. I thought maybe I'll pull out the energy oracle cards since we're so high vibe right now. This is a very high vibrational deck as well. So let's see if there's any other words of encouragement for you, pile number 2. What a loving message. What a loving message. Oh, sorry about that. So right now you may not be believing in yourself because you're closed up. So you see, the universe, had this been right side up, would be blessing you with beautiful abundance. There's lots of abundance waiting for you, pile number 2. Look at that lush garden with the water, and 3 means joy. And you know, here you're also, the card is upside down, so you're not opening yourself perhaps opportunities of wealth. Perhaps you're looking to have abundance. So there is definitely a lot of wealth and abundance waiting for you. All you need to do is just ask for the help and it will be yours. So pile number 2, this is a wonderful, wonderful month coming up for you. I wish you all the best. I hope you find the person you're looking for. You can find that love in your life. You are blessed with beautiful health, and you find those opportunities that brings you a lot of prosperity, because February will be an eye-awakening month for you. And I'm so happy you are here, because you're starting a new journey, a new life, and baby steps. One step at a time, opening yourself up to universe, and it will manifest because you believe in the magic. So imagine. Wow, pile number 2. Well, I hope this resonated with you. Please like and subscribe to my channel to help it grow. And if you'd like a personal reading, feel free to reach out to me. My information is in the description below. I would love to do a personal reading. It's one of my greatest passions, actually, reading for people. And I hope I can bring you some great news and we can work together. And it would be my pleasure to get to know you. So if you can, please leave me a comment in the comments below, as this encourages with the algorithm as well and gives my videos more viewership. Thank you again. God bless and have a great month. Bye-bye. Okay, for those who picked pile number 3 or the tiger's eye, this is a crystal that we normally put around our belly button, so our sacral chakra. And it helps us with self-confidence, self-assurance, self-esteem, self-empowerment. it gives you that little zing to go out and get things done. So let's see. I'm excited to see pile number 3. What's in store for you? Oh, wow. Hidden depths. And to protect your dreams. Wow. That's really interesting. Let's see, pile number 3. Well, the first thing in the 2 cards that we do see are 2 fairies. And both their arms are around the belly button and the heart area. So let's see what this card says. Okay. Something hidden is about to come to light, perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we become free. And protect your dreams. You are the guardian of your precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. So that's really interesting because something may come up because she's standing in water here. And water usually signifies a lot of emotion. She is not upset or discontent. She seems to be very calm. And there's all this energy pouring down on this fairy. And her beautiful dress is floating in the water. So there's something deep, a deep emotion that's coming up that you'll need to address. And perhaps you don't have the courage to face what is coming up. Maybe you made a discovery about yourself. You will have a newfound passion, a new desire to do something, or you want to start a little business, go back to school, get a new job opportunity. There's something you're looking deeply within and you're not looking up. So you see her face is not up in the sky like this one here. So in the month of February, something might come to light. And you may start to discover a different energy. It's like that little wiggle in the belly. And it's going to rise itself. And as you can see, she's left the water now. So she's in Mother Nature. And her heart is opening up. You can see the energy around the heart chakra. So you will probably be given some information in your dreams that will come to light and you realize, wow, I'd like to do this. Maybe you want to go back to school. Maybe you want to start a business. Maybe you want to move on to the next level at work and you want to apply for that job. Or maybe start a side business while you're at school or at work just to make extra money. So what you're being told at this time is to protect these dreams, protect these thoughts at the moment, because you need to consider the consequences or your steps a little bit more. You can see she's not standing, she's lying down, so you're not encouraged to move forward with this dream yet. I'm feeling that with this crystal, that you don't have all the information you need at this point in time. So perhaps you decided to go back to school, but if, say, for example, you wanted to become a florist or become a plumber, electrician, an engineer, lawyer, it doesn't matter what it is. You found a new thing about yourself. You discovered something new, probably maybe from a past life, pile number 3, where all of a sudden you've been activating, you've woken up to this and you're realizing, wow, that's an interesting discovery. And let me think about that. You know what? Yes, I can resonate with that energy. So then with the next cards, let's see. This is the order they're coming out. Okay. The desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. So this is really interesting. So for the month of February, all this energy, you may be having even very visual dreams. You might be seeing yourself doing things in your dreams that you never thought you'd really do in reality, but you're looking at things differently. And as she was in the water, the emotions were waking up. She here is thinking about them, but right now you can actually see her walking down the path. So the desire for more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. So now you have the inspiration to do something about it, and you can see she's walking down a path towards some light here. So you kind of see like the light at the end of the tunnel. So whatever you're going through, whatever's waking up, whatever the universe is doing, you are ready for the next steps. So this is another powerful energy, the Princess of Winter. So this is somebody who's, before you need to make sure you get the information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness, an indigo child or adult. So you may find something out about yourself, or someone may say something to you, and this is where the thinking started and is projected you onto a new journey in your life. And you're being encouraged to be careful, because this person may have been maybe not the most tactful person, and they kind of came across and they spoke their truth. So this person may not have delivered the message nicely because they were trying to help you, and not everybody's diplomatic. So they spoke to you, or you received information in a sudden way, perhaps. So maybe it's not even a person, it's just an energy that came in. It could be a dream that kind of woke you up. You went, oh my gosh, that is something I need to think about. And in doing so, here we go. You are being encouraged to plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Just like this card here, she's got her little bag packed, and she's looking to the sunlight. But as you can see, the road, there's a little dip here. As in any journey in life, it's never straight and smooth. There's always ups and downs and bumps along the way. But pile number 3, have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. So in taking the time to reflect from this sudden awakening that got stirred in your belly, you're being encouraged to plan your steps. This sudden awakening that came in made you look deeperly in your heart. Perhaps that has something to do with going back to school. All of a sudden, I don't know why I heard lawyers. Maybe because this is a very significant kind of career where there's a lot of investments in a career and time and energy, studying, etc. So perhaps you started to do something that's important, thinking this is what you want to do, and then you realize, oh my gosh, maybe that's not really what I want to do, and you're put on a new trajectory to do something different, to follow your heart. And this is where this heart energy is coming in. So you may have had an awakening, an energy sent to you, a download that came into you. So before you do take off on your journey, find the courage within to plan your steps properly, so that there aren't all these surprises that will shock you away, and then you may regret your decision. And here we see these beautiful butterflies. These were fairies, but this one here is butterflies. So these are important changes, and very spiritual changes as well. And because you'll have this spiritual change, this purple signifies more of your crown chakra and your third eye energy coming in. And so perhaps you might want to do something a little more spiritual, or something a little more loving and more gratifying, that will give you that joy. And it's not just about money, it will be more fulfilling, life fulfilling to do. Orphaned, and let's see, chop wood and peace. So what I'm feeling here is you might feel you're alone in this journey, because this is a personal self-reflection. Typically this would think you would think when you don't have parents or people to support you. But the number 5 also represents change. So whenever we see a 5 on a card, see, 5, 5, Important change. So although this may be hard at the beginning, because you can see here, her expression is not as sorrowful as this one, but because you're getting some energy and enlightenment, you're gonna feel perhaps a little alone, but you need to get to do the work. It's nice and fun for me to tell you things are coming up and they're going to be great and fun and whatever, but you need to do the work. So you need to go out and figure out what it is that you need to do for your next steps. Do you have to go back to school if this is something to do with your career? Do you want to go out and explore getting a new business and you need to get your finances together? You got to come up with a business plan. You have to perhaps find businesses for sale, or you want to start your own business. You want to have a partner. So you need to do your homework. The universe has opened up the door for you. Look at all this energy coming in, pile number 3. You're ready. I just saw the buckets, I guess, to mop up the floor, to get things done, get yourself going. And this is such a beautiful journey for you, because this will bring you lots of love and lots of peace, because this will be an important change. Again, 2, 3 equals 5, because it seems that this will be more of a spiritual calling. Maybe you've woken up to some new desire in your heart, to a new person, new project, new job, new adventure, whatever it is. It's going to be a bit more of a spiritual awakening for you, and it's going to bring you tremendous peace and joy, because you're going to say, wow, finally, it's all coming together. It's coming together, but the journey is yours to make, and it's for you to set up your roadmap. Although you may feel alone, this is your journey to start on your own, because it will give you the peace you're looking for, so you can start going to the light. But this journey will be not just something to go out and make money. It's something that's a bit more spiritual awakening. So to close the reading, because this is such an energetic card reading, I've pulled out energy oracle cards to see if there aren't any final words of wisdom I can share with you. For those who know, I shuffle cards. I usually let them flip. I enjoy the interaction with the universe. And let's see. Okay. They've come upside down. Rest and rejuvenation and victory. So although, had it been like this, you'd be encouraged to rest and plan and to take care of yourself. But it's turned upside down, which means it's time to take action. And it fell here where the orphan section is, because you're here alone. Yes, it's time to take the necessary space and energy to relax and care for yourself before you move forward, but it's now time for you to take action, because if you don't take action, victory is going to elude itself. So had the card turned right side up, 2 and 8 equals 10, reduces to 1. This would be a new beginning for you. New victory. Look at this beautiful crown. Nice expression, this peace and tranquility in her face. But I think the energy, if you can see right there in the sacral chakra, it needs to be cleansed, because you are not yet ready. In February, you're going to be encouraged to ensure you clear this energy. Watch what you're eating. Hopefully you don't have any digestive issues. Be careful, avoid alcohol, ground yourself, get yourself ready, build yourself up the confidence, because if you don't, you won't succeed. Not that the success is not there for you, it may just take longer. Find the courage, just like a tiger, within yourself to get going. Do the work. The peaceful environment is there for you. There's a spiritual awakening for you here, pile number 3, but you can get this done. Beautiful message, pile number 3. Well, I hope this resonated with you. This is a wonderful reading, pile number 3. I would ask you to please like and subscribe to my channel to help it grow. And if you'd like a personal reading, feel free to reach out to me. It would be my pleasure to do one for you. I honestly love to do readings for people. It's a big passion of mine. So feel free to reach out to me and we'll find an opportunity to work together, and hopefully I'll give you some great news to get you going. And in the meantime, like and subscribe to help my channel grow, and share with your friends and family. So the more likes I get, the faster you'll have more videos, the more visibility I'll get, and the more I can share with you. So have yourself a great month, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.